Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily short for February 28th, 2022. Before I get started, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened. This could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. And also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change the outcome of any reading for any reason at any time. So I already pre-shuffled off camera and said my prayers, as I always do. This is probably going to be long, but let's go ahead and get started. So let me show you the three cards that came out together. I did clarify them, but I really didn't think they needed to be clarified. The three cards that came out together first were the Emperor, Aries, Taurus energy, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, see, and the Queen of Cups reversed. And that is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That is this Cancerian karmic feminine here. So the Emperor is not attracted at all to this karmic feminine. The Ace of Wands is in the reverse. There's no attraction. There's no interest. There's nothing here. So this Emperor with Aries, Taurus in their chart, and they have both in their chart for a lot of them because they're also showing up as the King of Pentacles. So we have the Emperor and the Magician here. So whoever this is has Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and possibly Virgo in their chart, because Virgo is also ruled by the planet Mercury. So this is Gemini and Virgo energy. But this Emperor is a master manifester. This is a boss-ass individual in this karmic marriage here. Ace of Wands reverse. There's a lot of despair here because this Queen of Cups in reverse showing up as the Knight of Cups to the King of Wands, because she doesn't even see this man as an emperor. She just sees him as the King of Wands here. Now, I'm channeling this as him, her, but this is just energy. So you feel free to change the genders if you wish, because not all masculines are men and not all feminines are women. Just as simple as that. But for the majority of you, this is a man and a woman, an emperor and a karmic feminine, a karmic woman, in a very karmic marriage here. So this Queen of Cups reversed, is basically love bombing the King of Wands for sex. And that's all this is. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This Queen of Cups in reverse really wants to have sex with the Emperor. And the Emperor isn't interested. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Very unnurturing, unloving. Doesn't have self-value, self-worth, money on their own, and possessions. They're sexually obsessed with this Emperor, as we're seeing here. Ace of Wands reversed with the Knight of Cups with the King of Wands. They're obsessed with the sex. They're obsessed with the money. But this is someone who is still manipulative. Someone who is still unrepentant for their ways. This is someone that is clingy and desperate and unhealed. That's what this is all about. But the Emperor is manifesting something new. You know what? Let's find out. What's this Emperor manifesting? The Chariot. Moving on. Moving out. Moving forward. So this is exactly what the Emperor is doing. Gemini, Cancer energy. And this Emperor has Cancer somewhere in their chart. And it is significant. Even if it's like a Pluto or a Black Moon Lilith or something like that. That's still extremely significant. Because this Emperor is manifesting success, forward movement, and victory. Period. The Queen of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Sun and the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's being illuminated to this Queen of Cups in the reverse, this karmic feminine, that this Emperor is freeing himself. This is no secret to the karmic feminine, but they're still trying their hardest to keep it from happening. The next cards that came out was this. And this is a completely different energy too. So we have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This Queen of Swords released something. What is it that the Queen of Swords released the Four of Cups? They released the apathy. They released being bored and discontent about this third party situation. So this is just aspects of an Empress who has been emotionally entangled with this Emperor that's in a karmic marriage here. Clarifying Queen of Swords is justice. So this Queen of Swords, they have Libra somewhere in their chart. And this is someone who brings justice. They bring justice to themselves and they bring justice to others, making sure everything is fair and balanced here. Also clarifying justice is the Five of Cups, which is sadness, guilt, remorse, and regret. Over what? Releasing the burden. So this is what the Queen of Swords is doing. Releasing the burden of sadness and remorse and crying and missing this Emperor here. This is about a divine feminine showing up as the Queen of Swords here. Because they've established boundaries. And they're working on themselves and they're focused on themselves here. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Another card of releasing. Releasing what? Taking action. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is non-action. So the Queen of Swords has resigned to non-action, and they're releasing their sadness because their sadness has been a burden. Clarifying, the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Knight of Swords reverse is the Hermit. They have Virgo somewhere in their chart. This feminine here. This is a different one. This is not the karmic feminine. This is someone who meditates and prays, and they do a lot of soul searching, and they do a lot of time. They spend a lot of time by themselves. So the Queen of Swords is just keeping to themselves, and they're not taking action. The only action that the Queen of Swords is taking is releasing burdens of sadness and regret. And we have the Four of Cups and the upright. So we have angel number 44, because Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups came out together. So the link will be in the description box below for the angel numbers index. The Four of Cups is all about boredom and discontent. So not only is this Queen of Swords been sad and remorseful, and it's been a burden, but they've been bored and discontent here with this Four of Cups. But the Queen of Swords is healing here. And they're protected from weapons, and they're being granted safety and travel. So, clarifying, the Four of Cups is the Queen of Wands. So, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Wands, the same person. This Libra, because the Queen of Swords is clarified by this Justice card. So they have Libra somewhere in their chart, and they use that energy very significantly. Then we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the King and the Queen of Wands here. So this is a match. However, it's not a match just yet, because that King of Wands is from the karmic part of the reading. But this is a match, a perfect blending of energies together. Two very bold, confident, powerful leaders. Very strong and magnetic and resilient and spiritual. Two go-getters. So, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Wands. They're not only very spiritual and very attractive and very hardworking, but they're also just very intelligent. This is someone who really knows what they're doing here. This is someone who is a healer, and they're doing their own healing work. Then clarifying, the Four of Cups is the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Wands. So, what they're doing is they're releasing their boredom of the situation, right? And what's the situation? This brand new beginning in love between the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Now, this Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, anywhere in their chart. And the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, anywhere in their chart. And It is significantly Taurus, but it could be any of the signs here. The King of Pentacles is here because this is what this divine feminine wants. Even though the Empress didn't come out, that's what this is. Because this is a very holy and spiritual person, this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands with the Hermit here. So they're working on their healing. But see, not only does this divine feminine want a brand new beginning and unconditional love, but they also want that commitment as well. The King of Pentacles. Someone who is very steady, very solid, very grounded, able to make and keep commitments. That's what this is about. And they're releasing the energy surrounding this love here. Healing from it because it's been a burden. And I'm getting that they're also ignoring the Emperor here with the Four of Cups. Because the Emperor is showing up as the King of Pentacles here. So, and yeah, another card of ignoring, because this divine feminine is keeping to themselves. They're really protecting their energy right now. And they're really releasing old emotions that aren't serving them. Period. The next three cards that came out together was the King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit. We have the King of Pentacles out here twice, so Taurus is very significant here. And I say that because we have the Hierophant here. And Aries Taurus is the Emperor. So, the Emperor showing up as the King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. The Emperor is advancing and progressing and expanding. The Emperor is meant to teach, to guide, and record events in the book of life. And we have the Hermit here. They could have Virgo in their chart somewhere as well. But notice how they're both in Hermit mode. The Emperor and their divine counterpart are both in Hermit mode. There is no communication between them. The Emperor is alchemizing their situation and they're healing and they're transforming. And their spiritual progress is definitely expanding here. Clarifying the King of Pentacles is the Four of Swords. So, the Emperor is relaxing, resting, meditating, and focusing on what? The world, wrapping up karmic cycles. The world rules Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And we have Taurus and Leo on the board here. In cards. And oh, we have Aquarius too. So those are the majors that we have that are the fixed signs of the world. So this Emperor is focused on wrapping up their karmic cycles of what? Nine of Cups. Which is, in this case, they're wrapping up karmic cycles of alcoholism and selfishness and greed and the all about me stuff. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Five of Swords reversed and the Hanged Man and the upright. So, lots of blessings are rolling in. Things are going great. The Emperor is advancing and progressing because they're no longer in this Five of Swords energy here. They see all of this as a lose-lose situation, and they're no longer being hateful and malicious, wanting to win at all costs. It's being put on hold here. There is a pause on this Five of Swords energy from this Emperor because they either have or they are gaining clarity and wisdom on this behavior. The mind games. They're coming out of it. Or they need to. That's what's being held up here. The Hanged Man is a delay because a new perspective is needed about mind games for the Emperor. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So, even though they're in hermit mode, they're still giving to the marriage. Hierophant is Taurus energy. I'm hearing overgiving to the marriage. But that's financial because it's the Six of Pentacles. And it's clarifying the Hermit as well, which is saying that they're not in good communication with the karmic wife here, and but they're still financially giving to it, but emotionally and mentally and with their communication, they've checked out. Then we have the Hanged Man in the reverse, Piscean energy again. So this Emperor here is very clear that every time he goes back to this karmic feminine, they're getting judged from the universe by doing so. Because shit just falls apart. Nothing works out. Judgment is Aquarius and Libra energy. So, the Hanged Man in reverse is enlightenment. And what they're enlightened about is Six of Swords is return. Every time they return to this karmic feminine, it's just a burden. It's just karma. And this Emperor is finally wising up to the karmic cycles here. And they're about to break them here. So we have the Six of Swords here in the upright. And it is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. The Hanged Man in reverse was clarifying the King of Pentacles. So they're very clear. And they're moving on and out and away here. And we have two sixes together because we have the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands here. So two angel numbers of 66. It's basically about balance, needing to have balance and peace and unconditional love and gifts, or wanting them, or getting them or whatever. But the link is in the description box below for you to check out the angel numbers index, as I said before. So this Emperor is moving away from this tumultuous situation with this karmic feminine here. And they're moving away towards victory, success, and public recognition. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here again. So underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Six of Wands, and it is clarified by the Six of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is fate, this is destiny, this is exactly what this Emperor needs to be doing. And the Emperor is following their path here. And the next card out, we have the Chariot. So we have the Chariot twice. We have the Wheel of Fortune twice. We have the Six of Swords twice, but one's in the upright, one's in the not. We have a Hanged Man twice. One's in the upright, one is not. We've got 444 because we've got the Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Four of Swords. We've got 55. We've got the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords in the reverse. So, anyhow, this Emperor is moving on and moving forward. They're persevering. They're successful in this conflict, and they're overcoming the adversity of the karmic feminine here. Victory and success. They're just moving forward, period. They're going from the Hermit to the Chariot here in time. So here's a bunch of cards that came out. So Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, the Four of Wands reversed, Temperance reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So, this is the karmic feminine energy on top of the Chariot here. As this Emperor is moving on and moving out, this karmic feminine isn't letting go here with this Four of Pentacles. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, they're still in the reverse because this karmic feminine is a liar. And the Ace of Wands is here twice in the reverse to say that the Emperor is no longer attracted to the karmic feminine, sexually or otherwise. They can't even stand looking at them, I'm hearing. And then we have the karmic feminine showing up as the Empress in the reverse because they have children with this Emperor. This is not an authentic Empress. They're very unhealed. They're immature. They're not abundant. They're very codependent. They're very sexually promiscuous, sexually obsessive, and they're a liar. They're very unnurturing and unloving as well. This is someone who is very immature, very childish, very manipulative. And they don't mean anything that they say. All they want is a goal. This is someone that the Emperor is sharing a very unhappy home with. But not for much longer, it looks like, because this Emperor is sick of the shit. Four of Wands in reverse, no safety, no security, no stability, no dependability. And this is definitely not a peaceful home environment here, because this Empress in the reverse is reckless. They're chaotic. They're very, very unbalanced. They're very impatient. They're very mean. They're very nasty. And they're just fucking crazy. Period. They have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart, and wherever that is, it's heavily affected. And they're also still doing spell work and abusing divination to try to keep this Emperor here with the High Priestess in reverse. They're not listening to their intuition at all. And all their secrets are out, and this karmic feminine is pissed. And they're stuck with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're just still wanting to keep this Emperor stuck by holding on. This karmic feminine refuses to let go, but they're just going to have to eventually let go because this Emperor is walking away regardless. It's here in the cards. We have the Chariot here twice, and we've got the Emperor. We got three major arcana together: the Emperor, the Magician, and the Chariot. The Emperor is manifesting, moving on, moving out, victory and success and forward movement, period. And they're going from Hermit mode to Chariot mode very soon, if they haven't already. Holy Spirit, what is the daily rune for February 28th, 2022? Please and thank you. What is the final guidance for February 28th, 2022? So, Divine Feminines, if you're watching this, keep up the good work with your healing and releasing all of those negative feelings, and just resign to doing what you're doing, keeping to yourself, not really speaking and not really taking action here. Hagalaz in the reverse. But I'm being told to put it upright because this is about conflict here. Or, hold on. Aggression. This karmic feminine is going to be showing aggression when this Emperor moves on. Hagalaz signifies wind, bad weather, and is connected to dangerous and destructive forces in times of crisis. The karmic feminine is definitely in a time of crisis, and that aggression is just building within them. So just keep yourselves protected, Emperor. Whenever you finally do make your move, you're going to have to actually move and get a restraining order as you're leaving. And I really hope that you're doing something to protect the children as well. A ferocious wolf is about to attack a horse beneath the threatening sky preceding a storm. The forces of nature can be violent and unpredictable. This karmic feminine is violent and unpredictable. So watch your back, dude. Often in life, unexpected things happen that we're unable to foresee. This Emperor didn't foresee falling in love with someone else, but it happened. It was meant to happen. The universe wanted it to happen. Because this marriage is a sham and it's corrupt. This marriage is a spit in the face to the institution of marriage. And the universe wants it to be over. And now the Emperor does too. Dark forces are set in motion. And what we can do is accept a symbolic death so we can build on top of the ruins. So that's what's kind of in progress here. That's why it came out in the reverse, because the Emperor is in progress of accepting the symbolic death of this karmic marriage. So they can build on top of the ruins in a fresh start, in a brand new beginning in love with this other person here, showing up as the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. But this is a very holy and devout person with this Hermit card here. Hermit card is on the masculine side too, so they're both holy, devout, and chosen. The card is tied to our darker side and our aggression. We must know them in order to be able to control them. How do we deal with crises and distressing times? Do we feel victimized by an unfairly adverse destiny? Well, this karmic feminine does feel victimized by this whole thing. But the Emperor and their divine counterpart here, they know that we're partially responsible for what happens. But this karmic feminine isn't anywhere near on the same page. Hagalaz helps us become aware of our deepest impulses and protects in moments of crisis and change. So this is a moment of crisis and change for sure for the Emperor. So just keep it in mind, you're going to have to get this restraining order to leave. And you're going to have police protection to get your shit out and your kids. And make sure you have that emergency order of protection for your kids. And an emergency custody. Because if you leave them kids behind, that karmic feminine will get the kids. And she will abuse those poor children because you're not there. I'm telling you. She consistently shows up as the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse. This is someone who doesn't give a shit about their kids. They use their kids as pawns to manipulate people. They manipulate the kids. They manipulate you. So the karmic really just has no love for these children. She will abuse and neglect them more and punish them for your absence. So I urge you, do not leave those children with her. If they're your children, you take them with you. Like I said, get your emergency custody, get your restraining order, get police protection to leave. Okay? And get that all in place, because this bitch is crazy and they're liable to do anything here. You already know they're going to be doing spell work on your ass. But they're going to be doing the most. So just make sure that you go somewhere where this karmic feminine can't find you. or change something up. Because I mean, even if you're moving somewhere in the same town for now, or the same city for now, just make sure that the karmic feminine is very unaware of the location. And if they find out, they broke a restraining order. So off to jail they go. So it's really not anything to be concerned about too much. It's not something to worry about. It's just a concern that the proper actions need to take place here. Because they're very desperate and dangerous. And you have no idea what this person's capable of doing when they're at that level of desperation. So keep yourself safe. Especially keep your children safe. So that's what I have for you for today. I hope y'all are well. And I wish you all the success here. And my prayers are with y'all to improve this situation for yourselves and for your children, to heal from this, to separate yourselves from this so you can heal and move on in life so that things aren't such a heavy burden and painful and miserable. So thank y'all so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I really appreciate it so very much. Really. It's nice to know that I'm not on here making these videos talking to myself. That you can get something out of this. And I see steps here. So I'm very proud of y'all for how far you've come, Emperors. And I'm definitely praying for each and every one of y'all, Emperors, that are in this situation. I'm in your corner rooting for you, buddy. All of y'all. Because I have more than one Emperor watching me, I'm sure. But y'all are doing great. You're really persevering this conflict. Success is almost here. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't get stuck. Because really, this karmic feminine can't do or say anything to hurt you anymore, or these children. All they do is lie to you and blackmail you and make threats. Well, if you leave, you can't see the children. If you leave, I'll just take you for all your money, blah, blah, blah. But there's laws. And this karmic feminine is a fucking gold digger. And I know that you can prove it. And they won't get much of anything, if anything, especially whenever you prove that they're a cheating gold digger. And I know you've got the receipts on them. Use them. I wish you all the victory and success. You can do this. It's time to align yourself with love, with unconditional love, with people who aren't going to use you and take advantage of you and pump you for your money. People who aren't just obsessed with you sexually and for your money. Because that is not a healthy relationship at all. It's very toxic. And it's built on a faulty foundation. So that's why the universe is crumbling it. So I wish y'all a very, very good day today. I'm doing a little bit of overtime at work. That's why this is getting done early. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.